So version 1 is self-reported attribution. Look, I know there are trouble with it. So basically, for those who don't know, self-reported attribution, how it works is you have a question: how did you find out about us in your registration form? And you make it required, and then people put in how did they find out about you, and they and then well, so there are some troubles with it, like with every method, because basically this returns you a most memorable channel, right? Often, it could be the first, could be the last, could be most memorable. I mean, it is the most memorable as far as I understand. For some people, they put in something random. A lot of it comes out junk because people, if you make it open forum, people put A, B, C, C, D. And yeah, so those are downsides. The upsides of it, especially if you do it with open forum, is that you get, some people will give you more about their user journey. They say that, hey, maybe, I met you at your booth, and then I was following you on Twitter, and then I saw an ad on YouTube, and I clicked. It happens very rarely, but it does happen sometimes. Those sort of like journeys. I mean, and if you just sort the answers from the longest to the shortest, you get that. But that is self-report attribution is something that I find very useful. Now tweaks to it, how I like to do it. So you can do like selections of options, and then open form or open text. I like open text. I actually like to couple open text with the with a simple model, or either rule-based manual, or now I do use prompts to do it. That basically classify those different channels, right? So people put in things with typos or not, and then ChatGPT is just gonna group them in those buckets, and then you get the buckets, and then you get those channels that you can plot over time, etc., etc. But there's a flavor, sort of like a extreme bare bones flavor of marketing mix modeling that I want to talk about first.